Good morning. I'm Diane Stone, and this is New Science Today. This morning, we will have the inventors of Energy Tracker telling us about their product that is launching on April 1st, 2021. We will start off with Nicole, who will be telling us about the intended customer for Energy Tracker.
Thanks, Diane. Multiple sclerosis is a neurodegenerative disease that affects the central nervous system, resulting in numerous physical, neurological, and cognitive issues. It occurs as a result of the immune system attacking the myelin that insulates nerve fibers, causing inflammation and resulting in communication issues between your body and your brain. The Energy Tracker is an amazing, convenient, non-invasive tool for individuals affected by multiple sclerosis that tracks a person's fatigue and energy levels throughout the day. This invention is perfect for people with MS due to the varying symptoms they face, ranging from mood swings and pain to loss of vision, mobility issues such as difficulties walking, balancing, and muscle spasms, and problems with the bladder and bowel movements, thus affecting their everyday lives. These symptoms can range in severity and in type, but fatigue especially, one of the most prevalent symptoms affecting 1/3 of all MS patients, makes it hard to perform simple tasks such as cleaning the house or preparing meals, ultimately limiting their quality of life. From this, methods of reducing fatigue and enhancing productivity at home have emerged, one considerable method being energy conservation by planning tasks according to one's energy levels. With the Energy Tracker, energy conservation methods for MS patients can be easily implemented with the help of tracking and analyzing their energy levels and performing tasks when one's energy levels are high, and scheduling naps, breaks, and rests when one's energy levels are usually low. Next, my colleague Caitlin will be discussing the product design of the Energy Tracker.
Thank you, Nicole. So, Energy Tracker will be made of two devices, a heart monitor designed as a wristwatch and an app accessible on a smart device. The heart monitor will act as the primary device for Energy Tracker, and the app will be the secondary. The heart monitor will consist of a small device with a touchscreen attached to a silicone strap so you can wear the device around your wrist. A silicone strap is used due to its comfortability and durability and ease of customization. On the back side of the device will be LED lights to monitor the patient's heart rate. The periodically flashing lights will be absorbed into the blood vessels in the wrist, allowing the device to determine the current blood volume. From these measurements, the device will be able to calculate the patient's heart rate. The heart rate will allow Energy Tracker to determine how much energy the patient is exerting. The data from the watch will be sent to the app. The app will be formatted as a planner so the patient can input their daily tasks that they need to complete. Using data collected from the watch as a guideline for the patient's energy levels, the app will organize the tasks across the day to determine a schedule that best suits the patient. In other words, the app will arrange the tasks in a way that when the patient is completing them, they exert the least amount of energy possible. The app will send notifications to the heart monitor screen to inform the patient when to start a task and when to take a break, effectively managing the patient's fatigue by scheduling their day. Now, I'll be passing this over to my colleague Jessica so she can elaborate on the science behind Energy Tracker.
Thank you, Kaylin, for the introduction. When my colleagues and I began discussing the idea of creating a medical device that would help MS patients with energy conservation, we knew the first step was to explore if there was any scientific support behind the benefit of energy conservation in MS patients. A common theme I found amongst the research on the subject was that MS patients who participated in energy conservation management therapy had experienced a decrease in their fatigue and an improvement in their quality of life. Multiple studies were able to determine the patient's decrease in fatigue using the fatigue impact scale that would measure their cognitive, physical, and psychosocial functioning, all of which significantly improved throughout the experiments. While researching, I discovered MS patients who have greater fatigue at baseline and have a less negative perception of fatigue were more likely to have decreased fatigue in response to energy conservation management. When reading the studies related to improvement in quality of life, they used the short form health survey that measured the patient's mental health, role physical, and social function. All of these measurements improved, resulting in improved quality of life. Some studies measured singular aspects of energy conservation, such as whether the improvement of sleep quality would improve quality of life, and they found that the two were positively correlated. With the success of finding scientific support that energy conservation management benefits MS patients, my colleagues and I knew that we had to continue with this product idea. Now Shazabe will be discussing the SWOT analysis of Energy Tracker. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jessica. Now let's get right to it, shall we? Now, Energy Tracker is an easy to use and convenient product. It's more easier to use than monitors worn on the waist or on the ankle, as it's worn on the wrist. Now, those other monitors do have the advantage of better accuracy sometimes, but Energy Tracker is sufficiently accurate for its purpose. It's also rechargeable, eliminating the need to change batteries frequently. And with the development of better monitors and better batteries, it can be improved to have longer battery life and better accuracy in the future. Data from Energy Tracker can help physicians greatly during regular doctor visits and can even help limit the number of doctor visits, especially during the current COVID-19 pandemic, where hospitals and clinics can be potential hotspots for the virus. Now, this product can easily be modified to help monitor other devices as well as multiple sclerosis in the future, such as heart attack, heart rate, heart arrhythmia, and other diseases. Dedicated monitoring devices such as this are have the potential to be supplemented by devices that combine their monitoring functions with other capabilities and amenities in the future. And another big issue with this type of wearable device is user compliance, as many people either don't wear them, don't keep them charged, or don't see a point in them as they see no tangible benefit for themselves. Data analysis for these types of devices is also not as efficient as it could be. And data privacy is also a sensitive issue, with many people being uncomfortable that the information is recorded in this way. And as it's a 24/7 monitor, they would be have to have their information recorded 24/7 as well, which is a big turnoff for some people. Now I'm going to hand it over to my colleague Simran, who's going to talk a bit about product regulation with you.
Thank you, Shahzaid, for that amazing information. I would like to focus on how we came to call the Energy Tracker a medical product. First off, the Energy Tracker does not achieve its primary purpose of energy conservation through one's body. It does not have to be metabolized or go through any chemical processes to function. The Apple Watch was tweaked to be made specifically for the needs of MS patients. The Energy Tracker has a food log for the number of calories a patient should consume, a heart rate monitor, sleep monitor, physical activity alerts, and personalized schedules for patients. All these factors are adjusted and customized based on patient needs, which is why this product is only available through physicians. On these bases, the Energy Tracker is considered a medical product, which functions as a form of treatment for energy conservation. Next, we had to think about how we had to bring this Energy Tracker to the market. We would have to go through the 510(k) pathway, which would start off by going through a pilot study. This would be when we check for if the device holds true to achieve its primary endpoint of energy conservation in MS patients. Next, the device would have to go through a pivotal study in which the safety and effectiveness of the Energy Tracker would be established. The predicate for the Energy Tracker was the Apple Watch, specifically Series 4, which has been approved by the FDA as a Class 2 device and can be seen as substantially equivalent to the Energy Tracker. They both have the same intended purpose, which was to monitor an individual's body externally. Also, the Energy Tracker does not raise any new safety concerns, as it is also classified as a Class 2 device. The secondary control on your phone screen would be of risk Class 1. Once the Energy Tracker is established to be substantially equivalent and as safe as the legally marketed Apple Watch, the Energy Tracker would be approved by the FDA and ready for the market.
Thank you so much to everyone on the Energy Tracker team for coming on and telling us about your amazing product for MS patients. That's all the news we have for this morning on New Science Today. Thank you for joining us.